Wow, what a great introduction. I certainly like that. That was compliments of my friends over at KRLA. It's Peter Dills. It's our weekly podcast. Gosh, it's been so long, hasn't it? Well, we're going to change all that today. For the next 15 minutes, what do we got here on the Peter Dills podcast? We're going to be talking about something every diner, that's you, deals with: sending food back. When you should, when you should, when you shouldn't. Don't cause a fuss. Send it back. Right here in Pasadena, that's my hometown. But, if you think about me being here at the Staples Center or Madison Square Garden, I'm in Pasadena, but anything that we talk about, I think, is pretty relevant to where you live anywhere in the United States, Hawaii or Alaska, or heck, even Santa Barbara. We talk, we don't have restaurant sponsors, so we're at free will to talk about the truth. And, that matters. Every week we talk about something different in the restaurant hospitality world. And unlike other restaurant shows, I wrap my show up with a Netflix review. Every week I talk about a show that I watched on Netflix. If it thumbs up, thumbs down, you can follow me on Facebook. And as always, no matter where you're listening to the Peter Dills podcast, Dining with Dills, you can make a comment or share it with some of your friends if you so desire. Like there's a restaurant here in Pasadena. We've got them all over Southern California and Vegas. It's called Javier's. It's super duper expensive. It's good. But I'm sure if you're listening in Tacoma, Washington, or wherever in New Orleans, you have restaurants that are expensive as well. So Pasadena is my home, but hopefully these topics that I go through every week, and we have guests, will be something that you go, oh yeah, we got that place down the street. All right, first subject today: sending food back. I have a friend of mine, his name is Peter, and he's German. And we were sitting the other night at a restaurant, and he ate his entire meal. And the server, actually we were sitting at the bar, the server comes by, Peter, how did you like your scallops? He goes, they weren't as good as they were last time. And I'm sorry, we'll they did something for him. I think they bought him a drink or brought him a salad or something. And I said, Peter, you ate the whole thing. And he goes, I was hungry. I go, but you should have, here's my rules. You should have said something. Nobody likes doing it. The customer feels awkward. The server feels it. The kitchen definitely feels it. I worked at a barbecue restaurant, and I remember one time I was the manager, not the manager, a manager. Somebody didn't like the way that their ribs or chicken were cooked. So I brought it back to the cook. He wasn't a chef, he was a cook. And he says, Peter, take it to them. If they don't like it, I can redo it. I'm like, well, it's not right. I can see by looking at it. Peter, take it out to them. If they don't like it, I'll redo it. Sometimes you just have to do it. We have a rule. My dad has a rule. My dad has passed away 13, 14, 15 years ago. But during these podcasts, you'll get to know him. In fact, I'm writing a book about my dad's exploits, being a food critic and working for the State Department. We'll get into that later. Here's my rule. Here's my rule of thumb. You ready? One bite. Okay. All right. Something's off. Let's try it again. Let's just say a steak. Take another bite of the steak. No. Don't like it. Send it back. Because, my friends, the third bite, that's yours. You take another bite of that steak or chicken or the sole or a fish or whatever it is. I'm not sure about the rules at McDonald's. Take a bite of a Burger King Whopper, and I don't like this. I'm going to send it back. I don't know if that works, but that might be a topic for another subject. Do you feel me? Do you understand what I'm saying? Was it cooked wrong? Was the temperature wrong? Did it come out cold? Obviously, if it comes out rare, it's easier to send it back and they can put a little heat on it. That's what they call it in the kitchen. Put a little heat on it. If it's not what you ordered, send it back immediately. I mean, that happens all the time, especially when you're sitting at a bar the runner will come out. Runner is a word for somebody that is not the waiter, but just runs the food. There, you can write that one down in your book of notes. I didn't order it. Send it back immediately. Don't play any games. Don't take a bite out of it. Send it back. If you just don't like it, and you've had 3 or 4 bites or eaten the whole half a steak, I get it. If no one has come by and you're kind of raising your hand, and no one comes by, that's something. But otherwise, do yourself a favor. Do a restaurant a favor. I think at the end of the day, that restaurant wants to know how somebody really feels about the food. Yeah, there's some grumpy restaurant owners, and probably deservedly so, being in the business for as long as maybe they've been in it. But you got to send it back. Same with the drink. There's a great story. I just wrote about this, and again, another reason why to follow me on Facebook. I just wrote about this story about an owner of a restaurant in Pasadena. Could be anywhere, but I live in Pasadena, California. And the guy that owns a restaurant, actually 2 restaurants, said that they brought his wife the wrong drink, or it wasn't exactly what she thought was coming. And he didn't know what to do because he knows how slim margins are in restaurants. And finally, he put it on social media, on Facebook. I'm not going to say his name, but he had a restaurant in Pasadena. I think he works in Irvine now. And he was talking about how he knows how slim margins are. And he asked for advice. And I chimed in and said right away, hey, you got to give the restaurant the opportunity to make it good. And unlike a steak would cost the restaurant $30-$40 and their profit. But in a drink, their profit's higher. It is. Trust me, it is. And if you're sending a drink back, a martini or a gin martini, they can absorb the price. Again, a steak is different. So I put that on Facebook, and he said, oh, that's old school thinking. Old school? Well, I'm not that old. Do I sound old to you? And old school, new school, whatever school, grammar school, elementary school, I don't care. So I would say to that, you got to send it back. And I've got a joke. My friend Pete in Chelsea. If you don't know, if the restaurant doesn't know you're unhappy, or you're just full, and there's a big difference between you're full and happy. I've said this, and customers say it. Hey, how is everything? It's fine. And then the server or bartender walks away. It's fine. That's good enough. Green light. Go. No, I think the word fine is red light, stop. What do you mean fine? What's going on here? It's never fine. I mean, oh yeah, it's all right. It's fine. I mean, that means you want the check and they're not coming back. It's fine. We'll take the check. Server should know they're not coming back. And before I get off my soapbox here, this happened just the other night, right here in my hometown. Table next to me. Nice couple, seen them out, ordered a steak. It comes out overcooked. You could tell, but instead of saying something, they just kept eating it. Server came by. Again, they were right next to me. How was it? It's fine. I hate that word. It's fine. Do you feel me? Does that happen to you? And I'm sitting there. This is where a good manager steps in. I call it table touching. When a manager comes by, hey, what's going on? How is everybody today? And then they don't say anything. And it's like, God. All right. Fine means you're losing a customer. Okay, hey guys, this is not about complaining. It's about giving the restaurant a chance to get it right. All right. Again, second time I'll say this. Getting off my soapbox. I have a project that I'm working on. And you can email me wherever you're listening to this, because we can expand this to Idaho, Texas, California, Hawaii. It's called Local Pasadena. And I actually have buttons. If you go on my Facebook, you'll see it. Buttons that say Eat Local. So if you're a restaurant that's not a chain, if you're not Cheesecake Factory or Panda Express, you can get in on my Eat Local program. My email is thechefknows@yahoo.com. You can just Google my name, Peter Dills. All sorts of fun stuff will come up. There's a lot of shows on Netflix talking about restaurants. The Bear, the Chef. There's competitions on TV all the time. I have regular TV, but I only have Netflix. So I wouldn't be able to tell you shows that are on non-Netflix programs. So I checked out this show, non-food, just because I want to have some fun, keep you guys interested in what I'm talking about if you have Netflix. It's a show from, it's 2010. It's called, what was it? It's called How Do You Know? The show is called How Do You Know? And I watched the whole thing, and I didn't like it. All-star cast, minor league result. Big cast, big miss. I still don't get it. If you, again, lived in California and you might have seen my billboards on the freeway, I would have put a big thumbs down on this one. Who is in it? Let me tell you who's in it, because I wrote some notes. Nothing like Shawshank Redemption or Godfather Part 1 or Part 2. Owen Wilson, Paul Rudd, Renee Witherspoon, Jack Nicholson, all-star cast. 15 years ago. My, how the time goes by. I still don't know. That's all I'm going to say. Why am I wasting your time on a bad review? No, I'm not wasting your time. I'm saving you time. Do not watch this movie. It's terrible. All right, you guys. Let's see. Do I got anything else? Well, every week we'll do something fun. We'll talk about martinis and on tipping. That's a big subject. Tipping. Hope you liked it. Again, whatever you're listening to on podcast, Spotify, there should be a comment. You can get a hold of me. Follow me. SoundCloud. Kids in restaurants. There's so many subjects that we can actually talk about. Sending food back. Don't be afraid. Pasadena might be my stage, but these rules work everywhere. They're not doing you a favor by serving you. You're the customer. Brought to you by Carl D. Barnes, attorney at law. Got in an accident? Neighbor bite you? 1-800-6-BARNES. Alameda Tax Associates. Your business tax troubles, call Manny. Manny's a listener. He actually just texted me last week about the podcast that I did with Cheech Moran. He said, you got to do more of those. So if you're scrolling around and looking for something, yes, I've got plenty of interviews. 626-372-3922, 626-372-3922. A lot of Manny's clients are restaurant owners. My good friend Jason Bergman, real estate agent in South Pasadena, knows the area very well. Donna Baker and Gina, they know Monrovia. They're real estate agents out in Monrovia. And up in Sierra Madre, Casa del Rey. In my little notes, I say the home away from home. I should have said my home away from home. Love Sierra Madre. If you're looking for some really great Mexican food, nice margarita, you can sit outside with your dog on a nice spring day. Casa del Rey, Donna and Ed and Jamie make me feel right at home. Get that double margarita. We're going to talk about that in the next. I'm not going to spoil it. We're going to talk about the difference between ordering a double margarita and a double tequila margarita. For now, my name is Peter Dills. Thank you for spending the last 15 minutes with me, and I hope you enjoyed the show.